Welcome back, lovely. I was so excited when I got the mail today. Of course, it was this morning, but I decided to open it, like always, at 2 something in the morning. So, let me show you. Just a peek. This is the newest mystery box from Juvias place. It costs $25 and is supposed to come with 2 exclusive skincare products in this box that have not yet been released. But they've already been released. I got my box today and they dropped like yesterday or sometime this week or last week. But I still want to go over with you what came in my mystery box. So I'll explain more in depth when we get into it. If you want to see what's in this, if you have not already, please consider subscribing below. Ring that bell so you know when the next video comes, and leave me a like if you enjoy this video and my content. And please, I always say, leave me a comment. I answer all of them and I love talking to you guys. Now let's get into it. So first thing is this. This is the Juvias Place, the Nubian Royal. I added something on to get free shipping, so I added on this. We'll look at that first. But before we do any swatches or open anything, let's see what's in this box. That is everything. It all came in one bag. So, another thing, if you guys are wondering why I always film so late, I have a lot of trouble sleeping, for one. For 2, it's cooler at night so I can try not to use my air. And for 3, I just film when I get the urge to. So it says I got the Skin Loving Mystery Box for $25 and the Nubian Royal Eyeshadow Palette was $9. First, we'll open this before we get into everything that is in the skincare box. Now, like I said, I bought this extra because I do not have it in my collection. So I decided why not add it to get the free shipping. Because shipping, I think, is like $5 or $6. And that way, adding this, I don't pay for shipping. So in my eyes, I paid like $3 for this instead of $9. So here's what the outside looks like, just like the packaging. Very pretty yellow into orange into pink into purple gradient. And then here is the palette. There is also an orange version, which I do own, which is why I wanted this one. It is a 6-pan palette. I'm not sure the original price. I want to say it's $15. And if it isn't, it's like $14. But I'm pretty positive it's $15. And I got it for $9. So let's go ahead and swatch this. If you have never tried Juvias Place, you're missing out. Their palettes, their mattes, their shimmers, their duochromes, everything, they just perform beautifully. Look at that. Pretty sure this palette, yes, it has 3 shimmers and 3 mattes. And that one that I just swatched a second ago is a duochrome. This one, can you see it? It's like brown into purple. Very pretty. But I will say, can you guys see this? This was a matte and it's like balling up. What? It is late and I had just done my skincare before this video. So maybe that is the problem. So I'm going to wipe my hand off and re-swatch these and see if that was why that matte balled up. Okay, my hand is nice and clean. Okay, let's try this again. And then if it still balls up, there's something wrong. Because mattes definitely should not ball up. But I'm thinking it was the skincare because it's not balling up on my finger. It feels very smooth when I'm getting it on my finger. And this is that duochrome. You can see on the edges how it's brown. Let me see if you guys can see. It's like brown into purple. Yeah, I think you can see. Brown, purple. See the brown and the purple? Very pretty. Now let's test out that matte. Yeah, that's what it was. It was because I had skincare products on my hand because it performed beautifully that time. And just says these 2 are eyeshadows, these 3 are pressed pigments, and this one's a glitter. So just thought I would tell you guys that. Now let's go for this bottom row, the more lighter and cooler toned purples. The bottom row has 2 mattes and 1 shimmer glitter. Top row had 2 shimmers and 1 matte. Here's the bottom row. Oh my gosh, you guys. Their mattes are so silky smooth. This is like a pressed glitter, I think, by how it feels. Oh my gosh, but it's got like pink, silver. It looks holographic when certain times the light hits it. It looks holographic. I'm trying to show you guys. It's beautiful. Now these shadows have no names, and here they are. They're freaking gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Can't remember if the yellow one had a duochrome, which is this one, or not. So there are no names for me to read you. So that was the Nubian Royal. Was it not gorgeous? I wish you guys could see this in real life. The camera don't do it justice. It does look purple like this, but then in certain parts when the light hits it, it just looks straight holographic and not purple. Now, to the mystery box. It's supposed to come with 2 skincare products that had, at the time, not been released yet. It's supposed to come with 1 lip liner, 1 eyeshadow palette, and I think a lip balm. That's all 6 items. For $25 is very good. So let's start one thing at a time. This is our eyeshadow palette, the Nubian. I do own this, but not the small version. It says 1 and 2 are pressed pigments, 3, 4, and 5 are eyeshadows, and that's it. What about the 6th one? Oh, I'm sorry, 1, 2, and 6 are pressed pigments, 3, 4, and 5 are eyeshadows. Let me show you the package first. There it is, just plain matte, and then here's the inside. Again, looks like we have this one, and this one are mattes, and these 3 are shimmer, glitter, satin, metallic, some kind of shimmer. Here's the top row. Definitely a fall vibed palette. Sorry if you heard that car. It's freaking 2 in the morning and they're racing down the street. So that was the top 3. Like I said, definitely a fall vibe palette. Now I haven't seen any videos on this yet of people getting it. So I don't know. I'm going to look after I do mine. That's the next 3. To see if there's other variations. That color is gorgeous. Maybe a little bit more of that one. Just to deepen it up a little bit. Oh yeah, definitely builds beautifully. So, here it is after being swatched. That color right there is gorgeous. And of course, there's no mirror. Look at this. That satin right there is gorgeous. Sorry, I saw a little clump that needed blended out. But there we go. Definitely a fall vibe palette for me. Could definitely be a standalone because we have a lighter. We have a lighter shimmer that we can do with the inner corner. And we have colors to deepen it up. And this is like a satin, metallic sort of shadow. And so is that one, but not as much. Definitely doesn't have as much sheen. So we got that. That was our first item. Next thing we got is this. It is the Nubian Nourishing Lip Balm in Peppermint. I love my lip balms. I love anything skincare. So when I saw a $25 skincare box, you guys know I had to grab it. But I'm just going to say now, since they have released their skincare line, I have seen everything that is on it and it's not cheap. So it looks like this. Very, very cute packaging. It says Juvias Place right there. It does say Peppermint on the bottom. When you open it, it is a twist up with silver hardware at the top. And that is how much product you get. We're going to try this out. Ooh, you guys. It just melts so easily. I'm going to see if I can make a dent to show you how it melts. It looks like that. But it's all clear. That just has a little bit of a red tint from the lip oil that I had on. I'm going to wipe that off. Definitely smells like peppermint. Doesn't really taste like peppermint. This is our second item. Our next item is a lip liner. I think I have one other Juvia's Place lip liner. Maybe two. I can't remember if a lip liner come in the last makeup mystery box or not. But it looks like this. Our color, it looks like kind of a deeper berry red. It's a nice filling lip liner. Very thick. And it looks like that. Let me show you how much product you get. That is how much you get all together. Wind it down before I break it off and cry. Okay, let's go ahead and swatch it. You guys, these are so creamy. That is a beautiful color, especially for fall and winter. It is like a, kind of like a brick red with a dash of brown undertone. It is gorgeous. Now, they are retractable. And it's very creamy, so I already flattened the tip, but that is fine with me. Does not have a pencil sharpener in the bottom. That's what I was checking for. But again, that is the color. It is beautiful. Oh, I didn't even look at the name. Hold on, you guys. This is their Luxe Liner, and it feels luxe. And the name of the color is Love Me. So that is our third item. So now I guess these are 2 skincare items. Look how beautiful the packaging. It's like a orange into tan into lavender gradient. This is the Let's Melt It Off Gel Cleanser. These are the claims. An antioxidant-rich gel cleanser that helps soothe your complexion while gently melting away makeup and any impurities. A blend of aloe vera, hyaluronic acid, yes, thank you, sunflower seed oil, and glycerin aid in gently calming and moisturizing without stripping the skin surface of its natural oils. Says you can use it twice a day. Okay then, let's see what it looks like. And it feels heavy. Oh, it's triangle packaging. Looks like this. There is the pump. Let's get a little bit on our hand. It is clear and it is thick. It is very thick. Does not have any scent at all. Just smells like skincare. It is very thick. Wow. I'm very excited. Like I told you guys before, I do not use cleansers to take off my makeup very often, only when I'm in the shower. I'm not like, wake up, cleanse with a washing cleanser of some sort. Go to bed, before I do, use a washing cleanser. That's just not my thing. But it seems to work because I don't have breakouts on my face. Our last item, another skincare product. Let's Melt It Off Cleansing Balm. So we got, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see. Do you see this? It's not sticky at all, and it does come off. I don't know what that is. That was weird. It looked like a sticker might have been placed there, but then wasn't. It's weird. Anyways, we got the Let's Melt It Off Gel Cleanser and the Let's Melt It Off Cleansing Balm. So we got a set that match. Now, this was orange to purple gradient. This is all orange. Do you hear that? I hear something in there. It's the tiniest spatula I've ever seen. Like, it is teeny itsy teensy tiny. That's so cute. Okay. And there's the inside. Doesn't have a scent. Oh, you guys. Like, barely any pressure at all. This feels, you guys. Okay, hold on. It smells like it might have had a little bit of a vitamin C type scent, like citrusy. But I'm not sure. But anyways, it's very thick, but thin at the same time. It actually feels very nice, you guys. We're going to try it on our hand to take this off. So one more look. There's the Nubian Glow, the Nubian Royal right here. And then here is just the Nubian. And then here is Love Me Luxe Liner. Now let's give this a try. Use our little scooper. By the way, that top color, in real life, it is a duochrome. I don't think you can see. But, look, it's blue and a purple. Look at the blue over here. Hold on. Look at that blue over there. It's like a deep blue into a purple. That's beautiful. Anyways, back to this. See how well this works. Oh, you can definitely see it working. Look at that. And I'm barely putting any pressure. Look. Okay. That was like 10 seconds, if that. Okay, Juvia's Place. Look at that. And these, I'm using the junky wipes so that they don't interfere with taking it off. Gorgeous. Okay. Now we're going to test out the cleanser. I don't really have any water, but we're just going to test it like this. Okay, we have it right here. You guys, I mean, it's doing what it says. And it feels nice. Like, it doesn't feel harsh. And by the way, I'm barely pressing when I wipe. So that way the wipe's not taking off any makeup if it's not already removed. Wow. Freaking wow. Had to get a clean one. That one was full. Like, okay. Now, the reason I didn't go over the lip liner is because I want to try this on the lip liner. You can see it moves. It's not like... And something else, I barely used any on those first eyeshadows. I used the littlest bit. Look at that. And I'm barely pressing. I want to make that very known that I'm barely pressing. Wow. That right there is a little bit of a stain, I think. So that works amazing. Now I dug into it. It does not have a smell. Comes with a little stopper. The teeny tiniest spatula in the world. And then your lid. There was our two products. You guys, I am so excited. Like, I'm genuinely excited to give these a try. Like I said, this is going to last me a long time. And by the way, you get 100 ml or 3.8 fluid ounces in the gel cleanser. And then in the cleansing balm, you get 45 grams and 1.5 fluid ounces. Let's see if this has any claims. The cleansing balm. Nope. Just says it melts makeup and nourishes with sea buckthorn, pineapple, and mango seed butter. Okay. Real quick recap. We got the melted off cleanser, the melted off cleansing balm. We got a Luxe Liner. We got the Peppermint lip balm. And we got the Nubian mini 6-pan eyeshadow palette. All for $25? Yes, please. Because I guarantee you this was probably around 10. These are 8, I'm pretty sure. These are 7. So just these 3 things pays for the box and some. And when I looked at the prices of these, I'm pretty sure this 2 things right here, you couldn't get both of for just $25. So I definitely think this was worth the $25. If they're still on their site, not sold out, not taken down, I will link them in the description box for you. But please let me know what you thought of what I got. Did you enjoy the colors? Are you going to be trying out their skincare line? And did you get a box? Now with that, lovelies, I will let you out of here. But really quick, I want to say in their skincare line, they have a lot of items, like 10 plus. So I think I'm going to try out a few more things, like some of their serums, because you know I love my serums. So I'm going to let you lovelies out of here to go to bed, to wake up, to take a nap, or to do whatever it is you're doing. But if you enjoyed and have not already, please consider subscribing below. Ring that bell so you know when the next video comes, and leave me a like if you enjoyed this content. Like I said, please comment below. I answer all comments, and I will see you lovelies in the next one. Bye.